The sun slips through the paper screen. A breeze brings echoes of yesterday's dream. Cicadas cry like a choir unseen, singing the dawn into golden gleam. Morning light, warm and slow, waking memories we used to know. In the sleepy countryside glow, time moves gentle like a river's flow. Stains on my barefoot toes. The world's still quiet before it grows. Laughter hidden in the air it throws, carried by wind where summer goes. Close your eyes, the past is near. In every sound it reappears. This morning's light is crystal clear, a soft hello from yesteryear. Barefoot steps on a dusty trail, chasing clouds and dragonflies' tails. Every pebble told a tale of summers too bright to fail. Ran where the wind would go, down the path where sunflowers grow. With the sky so wide and low, our hearts knew more than we could show. Sweat on our brows, laughs in the air. No shoes, no plans, no need to care. Time was ours and life was fair, with nothing but sunlight in our hair. We ran where the wind would go, down the path where sunflowers grow. With the sky so wide and low, our hearts knew more than we could show. Now I walk that road in dreams, where silence hums and sunlight gleams. Barefoot still, though it only seems, a memory fading in sunlit beams. The planks still creak like they used to do, as if they remember me and you. Rusty rails and morning dew still holding echoes we once knew. That old bridge hasn't changed a bit, though we grew up and out of it. It waits in silence just to sit with memories that still quietly fit. Beneath it flows a sleepy stream, reflecting all our summer dreams. 1,000 laughs, a secret scheme, all fading now like a distant gleam. I crossed it once just yesterday, not in feet but thoughts replay. That old bridge still here to say you were loved in your own way. Pencils roll across the page, thoughts drift far beyond the cage. Math and grammar set the stage, but clouds above are all the rage. Daydreams bloom in the lazy light, chasing birds in silent flight. Homework waits, but not tonight. The sky feels way too wide and bright. Blades hum like lullabies, pages turn but I just sigh. My mind is where the blue wind flies, not where these textbooks lie. Sun slips low, but I'm still here, caught caught between the now and yesteryear. Summer whisper soft and clear. Forget the rules, just stay sincere. Breeze slips through the sliding door, carries whispers we've heard before. Wind chimes dance and gently pour, melodies we can't ignore. Porch shadows stretch and sway in quiet light of a summer day. Each chime a word we didn't say, still echoing in a gentle way. Old sandals sit by the wooden floor, the scent of tea, the creak of lore. Time forgets what we adore, but wind chimes know the core. When silence hums like old refrains, the heart remembers through the strains of wind and light in soft remains. A summer song that still sustains. Golden waves and whispers low underneath the sun's soft glow. We walked where no one else had seen, through fields of gold and fields of green. Barefoot paths, the grass was high, clouds were drifting in a painted sky. We talked of dreams we hadn't told, in voices young and hearts so bold. The wind would carry every laugh like secrets down a winding path. Didn't know what life would mean, but everything felt so serene. Fields of gold, fields of green, the most beautiful we'd ever seen. Time stood still in that golden light, wrapped in warmth, holding tight. And if the world would shift or lean, we'd still remember what had been, those endless fields of gold and green. The dragonfly danced past your face, sunlight wrapped the open space. We traced the sky with fingertips as joy slipped out from silent lips. The air was full of things unspoken, but nothing there was truly broken. Just innocence and air so clean in our fields of gold and green. Fields of gold, fields of green, the most beautiful we'd ever seen. Time stood still in that golden light, wrapped in warmth, holding tight. And if the world would shift or lean, we'd still remember what had been, those endless fields of gold and green. Now when I close my eyes, I hear the rustling leaves, your voice so near. No matter how the years have flown, those fields still feel like home. Fields of gold, fields of green, in every memory, every dream. Though we grew and moved away, they hold the light of that one day. And if I could, I'd go unseen, to walk again where we had been, through those fields of gold and green.
Rusty rails beneath our feet, sky so wide, the air so sweet. No ticket, no map, no care, we chase the wind to nowhere. Tall grass brushed against our knees, cicadas hummed with summer ease. You said, let's see where this goes, as if the world already knows. We hopped the tracks past town's last light, hearts full of gold, eyes burning bright. Each step a story yet to be written in pure simplicity. Train tracks to nowhere, but we didn't mind, leaving every rule behind. Rust and gravel, sky so blue, that road belonged to me and you. We didn't care if it would end, the journey was our only friend. On train tracks to nowhere, just pretend. Forgotten signs, a weathered pole, a fox ran past beyond control. We dreamed out loud, we yelled, we laughed, a summer carved into a path. We threw rocks at the open sky, as if the clouds could hear us cry. No destination, just the ride, our childhood running wild outside. Train tracks to nowhere, but we didn't care. Freedom lived in the summer air, Rust and gravel, dreams in tow. With every step we learn to grow. Even if the rails just fade, they still remember how we played on train tracks to nowhere, unafraid. Now weeds have claimed the line we knew, but when I dream it feels brand new. You're still beside me in the sun, the journey never really done. Train tracks to nowhere through the years, still echo with our hopes and fears. Rust and gravel, sky still wide, a place where all our hearts reside. So if you walk that path again, you'll find the ghosts of younger friends on train tracks to nowhere without end.
Pop the bottle opens wide, fizz and glass in summer light. One sip takes me back in time to laughter sweet and days that shine. Sticky hands and sunburned skin, Ramune bottles stacked in tin. The corner store with creaky floor, we'd always ask for just one more. The marble dance, the bubbles rose, a simple joy that only grows with every chill against my tongue. A memory plays forever young. Cold Ramune, warm memories, running wild in the summer breeze. A moment caught in fizzy blue that tastes like days I spent with you. The sun, the street, the shout, the game, the drink that knew us by our name. Cold Ramune still feels the same. Your laugh rang out, the world stood still. Condensation on the windowsill. We sat and talked of dreams to chase, with sugar on our lips and grace. The glass grew warm but time stood fast, each bubble held a fading past. Now when I sip, I see your eyes, reflecting back those summer skies. Cold Ramune, warm memories, running wild in the summer breeze. A moment caught in fizzy blue that tastes like days I spent with you. The clink, the cheer, the dusty store, the feeling we were asking for. Cold Ramune and something more. Now I buy it just because, to drink the silence that once was. A bottle filled with ghosts and glow of all the things we used to know. Cold Ramune, warm memories, still sparkling in the past soft seas. The sound, the sip, the sweet surprise still flickers underneath my skies. And though those days are far and few, this drink still brings me back to you. Cold Ramune, forever true. dissolves, the world delays, wrapped in warmth and drifting haze. I lay beneath the willow tree, a book unread, just thoughts in me. The fan inside hums slow and light, while birds above begin their flight. Cicadas sing their steady tune. The sky turns soft to silver noon. My mind floats on a gentle tide, with dreams I never meant to hide. Afternoon lull in the shade, where sleepy thoughts begin to fade. No need to move, no need to be, just let the silence cradle me. A drowsy hum, a summer sigh. The world turns slow as clouds pass by. Afternoon low, where I lie. The porch is quiet, tea gone cold. The air is thick with tales untold. Wind chimes echo once then rest. A heart beats slow inside my chest. No clocks to chase, no voices loud, just one small breeze, a passing cloud. And in that hush I feel the glow of something only stillness knows. Afternoon lull in the shade, where sleepy thoughts begin to fade. No need to move, no need to be, just let the silence cradle me. A drowsy hum, a summer sigh. The world turns slow as clouds pass by. Afternoon lull, where I lie. Eyes half closed, the day slips through, wrapped in green and sunlit hue. I'll stay right here, don't call my name. This peace I hope will stay the same. Afternoon lull in the shade, where dreams and memories cascade. No rush, no road, no need to run, just resting in the amber sun. And if you find me in this song, you're welcome here to drift along. Afternoon low, soft and
dust kicked up, hearts on fire, feet chasing dreams that never tire. The world was steep, the wind was loud, but we were faster than the clouds. We marked the start with sticks and chalk, counted down, no need to talk. The slope before us stretched so far, like racing toward a falling star. Breathless shouts and flying shoes, victory didn't mean we'd lose. Just being there, side by side, was all it took to swell with pride. The hill we used to race down fast, like summer dared us not to last. The wind would tear right through our shouts, as if to chase the laughter out. No medals, rules, or finish lines, just wild hearts and crooked spines. The hill we loved where time unwinds. Sometimes we'd fall and scrape a knee, then run again, completely free. That slope was steep, the world was wide, but fear had no place left to hide. You'd raise your hand and say again, and down we flew like paper men. The sun our flag, the wind our song. The hill was right and we belong. The hill we used to race down fast, like summer dared us not to last. The wind would tear right through our shouts, as if to chase the laughter out. No medals, rules, or finish lines, just wild hearts and crooked spines. The hill we loved where time unwinds. Now I pass it paved and still, no footstep echoes on that hill. But in my chest the slope remains, with echoes of our bold refrains. The hill we used to race down fast still runs through every summer past. It lives in breath, in sun and skin, that place where freedom would begin. So when I smile without a sound, it's just that hill calling me down. One last race on memory's ground. Orange spills across the sky, the fields below lit out of sight. Each stalk sways in golden grace as daylight slowly leaves this place. We walked along the narrow ridge where dragonflies made every bridge. The sun was low, the air was warm, the world began to lose its form. Your shadow stretched beside my own. No words were needed, just the tone of crickets chirping soft and clear, like every sound we hold dear. Sunset over the rice fields wide, where silence never tried to hide. The sky like fire, the earth so still, hearts at peace and always will. We didn't speak, we didn't need, the light was more than we could read. Sunset fading, hearts agreed. scarecrow stood with arms outspread, a quiet guardian, sky turning red. We passed the place where water shone, reflections of a time long gone. You looked ahead, I glanced behind, both chasing something undefined. Yet side by side we simply knew that every grain of light was true. Sunset over the rice fields wide, where silence never tried to hide. The sky like fire, the earth so still, hearts at peace and always will. We didn't speak, we didn't need, the light was more than we could read. Sunset fading, hearts agree. And though we're far from that same land, the golden light still takes my hand. Each time the sun begins to fall, it paints the past upon the wall. Sunset over the rice fields wide, forever framed in time and pride. We walked with shadows long and slow, and let the orange moments flow. So even now, in dreams I yield to sunset over those rice fields.
Fingers stretch the sky so wide, clouds like dreams we couldn't hide, colors fading into blue, still we felt it pulling through. We climbed the hill just past the tracks, the breeze was soft upon our backs. You pointed up, said look at that, and everything else faded flat. No reason why we felt so tall, no need to understand it all. The sky was more than just above, it held us close, it spoke of love. Holding hands with the sky as the sun said its goodbye. We didn't fly, we didn't run, but somehow we had just begun. Hope was real in that soft light, where day meets the edge of night. Holding hands, hearts lifted high, with nothing but the open sky. Your shadow touched the edge of mine, like constellations yet to shine. No promises, no vows to keep, just silence deep and meaning deep. I didn't ask what came ahead, I watched the clouds turn glowing red. You smiled as if to say it's fine, and so I trusted in the line. Holding hands with the sky as the sun said its goodbye. We didn't fly, we didn't run, but somehow we had just begun. Hope was real in that soft light, where day meets the edge of night. Holding hands, hearts lifted high, with nothing but the open sky. Now when I look above alone, I feel it still like it's my own. The gentle pull, that open blue, still holding me the way you do. Holding hands with the sky, though the years go drifting by, I still believe in golden air that touches us from everywhere. So if you feel the evening wind, know it's the place place where dreams begin, holding hands, you and I, forever with the summer sky. Laughter curls through alleyways. Drums beat slow beneath the stars, like echoes from forgotten jars. Cotton candy, paper fans, footsteps dancing through the stands. You spun around in red and white, a blur of joy beneath the night. The air was sweet with soy and flame. We didn't even know our names, just firelight and golden skin, the night inviting us within. The festival never ends, in memory it still ascends. The music plays, the colors spin, that evening glow beneath our skin. No ticking clock, no final bell, just time suspended in a spell. The festival, our secret friend, a night too full to ever end. Goldfish darted in your hand. You laughed too loud, I tried to stand. The fireworks bloomed overhead, like every word we'd never said. You whispered low, don't let it fade. And I believed the world you made, that maybe we could stay right there, forever lost inside the fair. The festival never ends, in memory it still ascends. The music plays, the colors spin, that evening glow beneath our skin. No ticking clock, no final bell, just time suspended in a spell. The festival, our secret friend, a night too full to ever end. Now I hear the echoes call from faded streets and summer's hall. And though the lanterns all went dark, their light still lingers in my heart. The festival never ends, it lives in dreams, the heart defends. The drums may fade, the booze be bare, but I still feel you dancing there. A moment wrapped in fire and sound, a summer night that spun around. The festival where love transcends, and somehow never ends.
A hush before the sky ignites, then color spills through summer nights. Time stands still, the world holds breath, in beauty etched with quiet death. We sat upon a sloping hill. The air was thick, the world was still. Your hands were clasped
bloom slow above the trees. Each burst unfolded soft and wide, like every word we'd pushed aside. And in that pause between the light, I saw your face in golden night. Fireworks in slow motion, caught between the sky and ocean. Every bloom of memories flare, lighting things we didn't dare. No need to speak, no need to try, just silence painted in the sky. A moment hung in soft devotion. Fireworks in slow motion. Your eyes reflected pink and green, the kind of gaze that sits unseen. I turned to ask what's on your mind, but found my voice had stayed behind. The night was thick with smoke and stars, but all I saw were who we are. And as another flower grew, I swore I'd never forget you. Fireworks in slow motion, caught between the sky and ocean. Every bloom of memories flare, lighting things we didn't dare. No need to speak, no need to try, just silence painted in the sky. A moment hung in soft devotion. Fireworks in slow motion. And when the final echo fades, the sky goes dark, the crowd cascades, but deep within my chest remains the echo of those bright refrains. Fireworks in slow motion, still exploding in emotion. Though time has pulled the sparks apart, they flicker softly in my heart. So every summer when they rise, I see your smile in the skies, and feel again that quiet notion. Fireworks in slow motion. Ink that faded with the light, words we whispered late at night, never sealed, never meant. Those letters we never sent, I found them in a drawer today. Lines I thought had blown away, folded neat but left unread. 1,000 things I never said. Each sentence held a trembling hand, each word too soft to ever land. And though I wrote them with intent, they stayed behind, just never went. Letters we never sent, pages full of what we meant, written with a heart so loud, but kept beneath the silent cloud. Every maybe, every might, pressed between the black and white, still they wait without regret. letters we can't forget. Some spoke of love, some spoke of pain. Some asked if you would feel the same. Some just traced a quiet thought that only empty nights had caught. I never thought you'd read them now, but maybe that's okay somehow. They were for me and not for you, a place where feelings just stay true. Letters we never sent, pages full of what we meant, written with a heart so loud, but kept beneath the silent cloud. Every maybe, every might, pressed between the black and white, still they wait without regret. Letters we can't forget. And if the wind should carry one to where you are beneath the sun, I hope you smile and maybe know there's more to hearts than we can show. Letters we never sent are still a kind of testament to nights we felt, to thoughts we hid, to all the quiet things we did. So even if they stay unread, they're inked in everything we've said, a silent song, a small lament. These letters we never sent. Sparks in hand, the night aglow, crackling secrets no one knows. A trail of light, a fleeting flame, a moment soft without a name. You held the match, I held the spark. The world around was still and dark, just us beneath the willow sway, with nothing left we had to say. The fire danced, the silence grew, and in that hush I looked at you. I didn't speak, I didn't choke, I simply made a wish in smoke. A wish in the smoke, gone too soon, vanished upward towards the moon. I hoped you felt it, though I knew some wishes never do come true. But still I watched the embers rise, reflected in your quiet eyes. A whisper only we evoke, that soft, unspoken wish in smoke. The ash curled up like dreams let go, but still it shimmered faint and slow. You waved your sparkler like a spell, and in that glow I almost fell into the words I couldn't send, into a night that wouldn't bend. So I just let the silence soak my quiet glowing wish in smoke. A wish in the smoke, gone too soon, vanished upward towards the moon. I hoped you felt it, though I knew some wishes never do come true. But still I watched the embers rise, reflected in your quiet eyes. A whisper only we evoke, that soft, unspoken wish in smoke. Now every summer when I light a sparkler in the fading night, I close my eyes and think of them, and make that same wish once again. A wish in the smoke, faint and small, still drifting through the air. They call, it never lands, it never stays, but somehow never fades away. So here I stand alone all night, with memories that I forgot, and write again without a stroke, another silent wish in smoke. Wind blew soft between the lines, her silence spoke in quiet signs. No see you soon, no fine, no phrase, just shadows stretching through the haze. You stood there with your hands tucked in, a half smile drawn across your chin. I knew that look, I knew that day, but still I couldn't find a way. My voice was lost, my heart too loud, so we just watched a passing cloud. And in that pause, the moment stirred, a full goodbye without a word. Goodbye without words still remains, like drops that fall in window panes. No sound, no script, no final bow, just absence wrapped in here and now. You turned and left, I didn't chase, but saw the echo on your face. Goodbye in silence still occurs. Some hearts just break without the words. I walked the path we used to take. The steps felt slow, the breeze opaque. Each corner held a trace of you, a laugh, a sigh, a faded view. I whispered things I should have said, but only trees and sparrows read. And though you couldn't hear them there, they lingered softly in the air. Goodbye without words still remains, like autumn sun through window panes. No shout, no fight, no curtain fall, just space where echoes learn to crawl. And though we never spoke the end, the silence knew and called us friend. Goodbye in silence still occurs, a song unsung, yet still it stirs. Now when I see a shadow move, I feel that quiet, somber groove of things that never got their sound, but still are felt when no one's round. Goodbye without words, soft and deep. It haunts the places where I sleep. No text, no tears, no final lines, just gentle loss beneath the pines. And maybe that's the truest part, a silence echoing in heart. Goodbye without the voice that hurts, still lingers in unspoken words. chorus loud beneath the trees. A buzz that rides the summer breeze. But suddenly the sound grows thin, and quiet slowly settles in. It used to echo every day, from dawn till dusk, a steady play. But now the branches only sway, like something sacred slipped away. I stood and waited for the sound, but nothing stirred beneath the ground. And in that hush I felt the end of something more than I could mend. The last cicada song, a farewell wrapped in buzzing long. It played for love, it played for time, then faded out without a sign. And though it screamed with all its breath, it couldn't hold back coming death. A melody that can't belong to anything but what is gone. The shells still cling to bark and stone, like echoes cast in dried out bone. The trees remember what was sung by voices old but spirits young. We chase the heat, we chase the light, but even sun must lose tonight. And every singer meets the close of songs that only summer knows. The last cicada song, a hymn where silence now is strong. It danced with wind, it shook the air, but vanished like it wasn't there. Still I recall its rising cry, as if it begged not yet to die. A final note forever on. The last cicada song. Now when I walk beneath those trees, I hear it faintly on the breeze. Not loud, not clear, but something deep that even time has failed to keep. The last cicada song still echoes when the days grow long. Though I can't hear it anymore, it hums beneath the forest floor. A song of heat, of breath, of flame, of all the things we couldn't name. And in that hush where it belonged to rest the last cicada song. The fields are still, the skies have turned, the air is thick with lessons learned. But deep beneath the silence drawn, there lies a place where summer's gone, yet still lives on. The porch is bare, the pool is dry, the fans are off, no kids nearby. But in the wind that shakes the leaves, I hear the laughter summer weaves. It's not in time, it's not in flame, but in the way we call a name. When something warm still lingers near, the sun that stays beyond the year. Where summer lives on, it's not the heat, it's dusty roads beneath our feet. It's fireflies and frozen drinks. It's memories between the blinks. Though seasons shift and years rewind, it stays inside the heart and mind. It's not just gone, it's moving on to live where summer lives on. In photo books and songs we hum, in scent of grass and melting gum, in scratchy towels and fading tan, in empty shores without a plan. We carry all the days we lost, each watermelon, each coin toss. And though we say the summer ends, it waits for us like dearest friends. Where summer lives on, it's in the light that filters through a dream at night. It's in the hush that crickets keep. It's in the thoughts we bring to sleep. Though clocks may turn and seasons flee, it holds a space in you and me. Not just a breeze that came and gone, but roots where summer still lives on. The cold begins to bite, I'll close my eyes and feel the light of barefoot days and skies so wide, of voices echoing inside. Where summer lives on, it lives in us, in sidewalk chalk and wanderlust, in every sunset's final hue, in every once that still feels true. So don't say goodbye, just sing along to all the places we belong. For here within this quiet song is where summer lives on.